Okay, so we will start with the, of course, the difference between these applications. So we are already using CRM, which is more or more of a sales use. It is a basically customer relationship management application where we maintain all the records of our leads and the potential customers, our daily conversation with the leads, with the deals, and then we have our EL sending process there in CRM. Then we have a scoping and pricing system there. So we maintain all of our information there. Then we have deals. Then once we sign the deal there, we have different options like what are the services we are giving to them, and these kind of details. So we have these information there in CRM. So it is mostly used by our sales team. The next is once the client is signed, it is delivered to the our project. It is given to our accountants, the our production team, or the operational team, and they use mostly the Zoho projects, which is our project management software. So in project management software, we basically have our basic information of the client, like who is the RM, who is the accountant, what's the status of different services, like if we are giving bookkeeping, business tax, or payroll. We have our daily communication with them, with the clients, like accountants put their comments there in Zoho project in task. Then we have information like credentials, login details of bank accounts, and then we have a billing section there as well. So all the billing information or the ACH information is there as well. So all the information about the clients, what's the due dates, the delivery dates, and then of course the time spent by the accountants on different clients. It all these information are there in Zoho projects. One thing I missed: the business profile, the phone number, the owner, the contact person uh, of that business. So all these information are in the projects. So we are using CRM mostly by the salespeople, then the projects mostly by our accountants, the production team, and then comes the Zoho Desk, which is customer support software or the customer support application. And as we are using Zoho, so Zoho is providing us this platform where we have a customer help desk, we can say, or customer support desk. Basically, we are providing customers the assurity that whenever they will have any concerns or complaints or issues with regards to their services or delivery, anything, they can reach out to us, and we will have our working or our task on it, and we will work on it. So we defined internally something like we have a routine task in projects, but whenever there will be an issue comes from or a complaints come from customer, they will be addressed. All those will be addressed in Zoho Desk. It's a ticket based system, so we will create a ticket whenever a client is reached out to us, and we will assign that ticket to specific accountant, the person, and we will at the end resolve that. So there will be a start of that ticket. So we will have a start time of that ticket, like it has been created, and the agent or the person has started working on it, and then it will be closed, like the client's query or the issues has been resolved. We will use this as our internal and external customer perspective as well. Like in external customer, we know that if there is any complaint from our external client, it will be addressed in inside Zoho Desk. But whenever there will be an issue from one team, like I'm talking about internal customer, so whenever there will be an issue from internal, like business tax team to bookkeeping team, a task or a ticket will be created inside Zoho Desk, or one person to another, like if a junior is willing to discuss something, or there is any query that with about any client that needs to be sorted out by the manager or the senior, the ticket will be created on uh, on that, and vice versa. Same will be done by the manager to subordinates as well. So this was the difference between these applications, and that's where the Zoho Desk will be used mostly. Next, we will discuss about the ticket creation. So mostly it will be created at start, as we have started using Zoho Desk. We are creating manual tickets, but later on we have the option of integrating or configuring our Zoho Desk and Vonage with the Zoho Desk, Ring Central and Vonage with the Zoho Desk. So whenever there will be a call from the client and it is missed, it will automatically create a ticket in Zoho Desk, and that ticket will be assigned to the respective owner, who is the accountant or the task owner in projects or in CRM. Same goes with the email from the client. We have a support email, which is support at prudentaccountants.zohodesk.com. I will discuss this in detail later. So when that email will be provided to all customers, whenever they will have any issue, they will send that email to that support uh, that support email address, and same ticket will be generated and assigned to the concerned accountant or the manager. Then we have at the end the option of client portal. Uh, so this is the client portal basically. Here I have a personal my personal email address, which I created just for checking purpose. So I usually use this for some testing and personal purpose. So I have created this as a client portal, as a client profile or a client account. So this will be given to the client, and they will be using this, and here they will have option to create tickets. Like here, whenever I go to the below to the tickets, just a second. Here, it will show all the tickets, like my tickets, team tickets, or the open tickets which are still open. So these are the option will be here, and this will be visible to the clients. So these are the tickets creation methods, or this is how the tickets will be created. Next, we will discuss about Zoho Desk.
So is
Just
it
a second.
kind of a little bit like Dropbox? I mean, if they have access to it, so they can see basically the status of like where something is at, kind of? Or is it just a particular issue, like the tasks that we're creating?
Sorry, can you please come again? Sorry.
Yeah, I said, is it sort of like Dropbox? I mean, they obviously they're not necessarily dropping documents, but is it more so so they can see the status of a particular project being, like I don't know, is it? You said that
Yeah,
their
yeah.
calls are recorded there. Okay.
Yes, their queries. Their specific queries would be here. Like they can create like a simple query. nowadays they simple call at our main number to which is attended by Manish nowadays, to Kelsey earlier, and they simple says that we want a call back from our accountants. So here they will have option to create these type of kind of tickets in their portal, to the most extensive one, like the I have found a mistake in my financials, so I want to hear or I want to have a meeting with the accountants or managers. So all these kind of information would be here. Plus we have the client would have an option of having attachments, or what we have you have discussed, like a Dropbox option. So here we have in this portal that option as well. We can share the documents with the clients through this portal as well.
Got it. Okay,
Is it
cool. Thanks.
answered? Okay. So this is the view. We call it agent view, like we all internally using it as an agent or the users, and this will be the client view. So whenever the client will open the prudent accountant, they will have this web address. There they will go sign up and add their tickets, and it will come up to us at this platform where we have desk.zoho.com. It's inside application in our Zoho one, the complete package we have. So here we have on top, we have all the options like tickets, knowledge base, customers, activities, community chat. What's the most important to us is tickets. And then knowledge base, basically we can add multiple articles here. Let's say I open it and I have added some articles here. Then we have customers, all the customers that we have in CRM or in projects are here. It is basically sync with the CRM and not with the projects. I'm not 100% sure, but it is with the CRM. So this is knowledge base. In here we have the option of creating articles, and those articles are publicly accessible, and those can be shared with our clients as well. Then we have activities, community and chat is less used by us, so it's not irrelevant or not much relevant. In activities, it's actually the inside each ticket we can have multiple activities like the meeting or the task or something, the event. Next, after opening the ticket, which will be mostly used by us, the tickets. Here we have on the left hand side the multiple options like agent or a team view or a feeds or HQ, but most important for us is views. In HQ, it basically tells us the analysis of overall tickets. Feeds tell us which is being commented or something. Then mostly used by us is views. Then in views, we have different views here at top, like all tickets, my open tickets, my tickets, or these, and the favorite one can be starred. So these are the, then on the right hand side, we have modes according to the status or a priority mode or due dates. So we can see this. The simple ones are the classic compact or table, which is the simpler one. Then we have the options of creating filters. Let's say I have my tickets opened here, and I want to see um, like the filters option are available there. Like I want to see which have been in opened. So we can use this, and then we can of course clear from here. So next, let's create a simple ticket that will tell us about the fields that are required while creating a ticket. So here at plus sign, we can create a ticket. I've just clicked on it and it is asking the fields. The product name, it is, as I discussed earlier, that we are using this as our for our internal customers or external customers as well. So whenever there will be an internal query from one department or a one person to another, we will enter here as internal. But if it is external customer, then they can add like business tax or a CFO or business advisory, what type of query or what type of product about this ticket is. Then they will add, let's say we create an for an internal one. The status at start, definitely it would be open. Then the contact name, email, account name, and the phone number. So it's about the client who is requesting this task or requesting this ticket. For example, I'm creating for myself, then here will be the contact name, and like I can create these tickets for myself as well, because I want to be tracked by the management or by my seniors that I'm working on this. So I can create a ticket for myself. I will the client and I will be the ticket owner. The ticket owner is the one who is actually working on this ticket, the client who has requested to work on this ticket. For example, Roya in this case, Roya has asked me to work on anything. Then I will add a contact name, Roya. So here in this case, Roya will be my client, and here I will add her details as a client, and then ticket owner will be me. Then the priority, for example, high, medium, or low. And then the third scenario, if I want to create a ticket for Roya, like I want her to work on something, I will put her name in the ticket owner, but in the contact name, account name, email, and phone, these four information are for the client who is requesting for the work. Here I will add mine, and I will select agent. Then, of course, the subject. For example, I am requesting Roya to
Iris, speed up
provide.
slightly.
Sorry?
Speed up your some session.
Okay,
Something
okay, okay.
for to make that example, you don't need to spend something like that time. Just put
Yeah, sure.
anything on subject and then go ahead. Speed up, speed
Yeah,
up.
yeah, sure. The subject description, secondary contacts is CC. Like I want to inform, like what we do in emails. Then the due dates, for example, 4, and then submit. So here we will see our ticket in this view as well. On the l- left hand side, we have this column where we can see my tickets, all tickets, and all these here. Then the initial information of this ticket, which has just been created, like where it has been assigned, then the ticket information, all these details, and there then we have information, specific information about this ticket. Like here we have conversation, then resolution, then time entry, attachments, activity, approval, and history. So in conversation, we have two important things, comment, and in comment, we have two important things, the private comment and the public comment. So here, for example, I see, I write this is a public comment, then I will turn this on. So it will be a public comment. What the public comment is, that will be seen by our clients on this portal. Those will be the public clients, public comments. And if we want to have this comment private, like only our colleagues and uh, our colleagues can see this, our manager can see this, then we will do this private comment. Then we have the option of reply all, and forward this. So it will be sent as, or it will be, all the conversation will be on email, sent to the client. Then we have the option of resolution. So in resolution, if we have the exact answer to the query of client, we can add it here. Like you can reach to ABC, or you can done this, and we can save this as a resolution to the client in response to this ticket. Then we have time entry. In time entry, what we do in projects is same like that. We can add our time. It can be done through this timer as well. We can start timer when we have started working on it. It can be done manually. Like after clicking on plus button, we will have option how many hours, how many minutes, second, and then of course the description. So we can add time here. Then we will have option of attaching any attachments. For example, I am attaching this one. So this attachment has been here. We have an option of making it public. Once it will be made public, our client on this portal will be able to see this attachment. Sometimes we have to give specific document to the client, and they are creating tickets for that. We have this option, very useful in that case. And if we don't want to share this document with them, with the client, and we want to have this inside in this ticket, we can make it private. Then we have activity. So inside ticket, we have the options of creating any activity like the meeting with the client, or the call with the client, something like that. All these would be in here in activities. Approval is something we have a document, or we have any answer to the query of client, and we want to be approved that from our manager, or any senior or a lead, before replying to the client. So we can add this, and it will be sent to our senior for approval. And once that approves, we will see that. For example, here I have option to add who is the approval: Deepak, Geetika, Asif. I will add subject and description, and I will submit for approval. And once they will submit that, I will be able to see that this particular document, or the sentence, or a reply has been approved, and I can submit this to the client. And here we will be able to see all the history of this particular ticket, what has been, where it has been started and what has been done so far on this ticket. So I guess we are done. We have then at the end definitely this close button when once we have resolve the issue of the client, whether it is internal or the external. We can resolve it, reply it, comment it, and then simply close the ticket. And once the ticket is created, here in this case, the client is whoever the client of the ticket. Here in this case, it's me. So whenever the ticket is created, I will receive an email that this ticket has been created and it has been assigned to Roya. Same goes with the external clients. Whenever we will put their name in the contact name or account name or email, they will receive an email that this ticket has been created and it has been assigned to this particular agent or a person. And once we will close those tickets or a ticket, our client will receive an email again that this ticket has been closed, and the client will have an option to recreate or reopen the ticket again, and we have option the same as well. So I guess we have covered everything. If you have anything else, you can add, or you can ask if you have any query.
So,
So you know
Tyra,
how, oh no, go ahead. You go, Ken.
like,
Yes, yes,
so my first question. So
yes,
the each application, CRM project, and then this Zodesk, they do not
yes.
communicate each other. That's all separate independent application, correct?
Because their purpose is different, but they are sync with each other.
They are seeing each other.
Yes, the
So let's say
CRM.
once you create CRM one client file, it does not
Yes,
something automatically something transferred to the Zoho desk or project,
yes,
correct? Then
yes.
what does that mean?
It auto.
It's synced.
Yes, it is synced. This is what I mean. That whenever we create a
So
ticket whenever we have a client in CRM, it is synced with the Zoho desk as well. We have
let's say
CRM,
you create,
and here we
let's
have
say,
contacts.
so simply saying, let's say total maintenance. So in
Yes,
your CRM, the total maintenance client and the client information should be there,
yes, it is
right?
there. Yes, it is
Should be
there.
there, let's say.
So do you want me to open that?
Mm, What I'm saying is, let's say when we create text return task, still we have to fill out the client email address, phone number, and the client name, right? If this is all linked to each other, then why we have to something fill out the general information?
In projects, it is different. In project, it is different because we configure the way it should not be.
Right?
Now we have started configuring it again. Like one
Okay.
client is a one project, and then under one project, we will have different tasks. For
Yes.
example,
Yeah, I
one
understand
project.
what's going on. I
Yes,
understand what's going on. So,
yes. So
and then my second question is, so whether we
yes.
use this Zoho desk and then project CRM, do we have to pay more to Zoho or this is just fixed fee?
Mhm.
We have to pay more when we
No,
use another something application.
yeah, the fixed fee. No, 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 no,
Fixed
no.
fee?
Yes.
Okay.
So
Okay.
whether
And then base?
we use Zoho Desk or not, we are
Mhm.
already paying Zoho.
Okay, so and then my next question is, so CRM is to basically figure out our all client information, which is basically used by sales team. Whatever the new client come,
Yes.
existing client come, whatever the client needs, engagement letter, scope, service is gonna be in CRM.
Yes.
Task, whatever the internal
Yes.
task,
Mostly.
whatever the client task based on the ticket system, that's gonna be happen. Project is gonna be for the accountant who is actually doing work. My question is why we
Yes.
have to use all these three separate applications. For example, let's say when we
Because.
use just, let me finish. When we use just
Mhm.
Zoho project, and then we are gonna make client name as project. And then under the client name, so we can create tax return task, bookkeeping task, or client relationship task, communication task, or
Mhm.
something ticket something task. So for this client something contacted something several times for us. So please something to take something action. So we are able to basically use just one single application for that client. Then instead of something spread out all the hour, basically the concentration in application project and desk, we can just simply click whatever Zoho project client name, then everybody see, sales team know, site know, asset know, MP know, I know, account know. Okay, this is the engagement letter started initially, and then because of the engagement letter and scope, text return, bookkeeping test started, and then something date, something client send, something blame. Then once we just click the project, we see the all everything without regarding you are in sales team, IT team, accounting team, tax team, does not matter, right? My question is, I understand there is something good feature of the Zoho desk, ticket system, and then something have whatever people force them reply, something make take the action more, something promptly. But I think once we add, in order to get this feature, once we add this application, that application, then I think something anyway it's gonna be failed. Too much is
No, no,
something decentralization. That's my point of view.
no, no.
But I have no doubt.
Yes,
I'm gonna
it's your
whatever you
point of view.
see. I'm gonna use the Zoho desk, and then whatever I'm gonna follow the whatever the IT something structure, some IT policy, what management make, and as if something suggest. But this is my recommendation and idea. Something just discuss with Asif. If this is valid point, something make it update while you guys updating the Zoho project configuration. Otherwise, it's good to go from my end.
Yeah,
That's it.
thank
And
you,
then,
Ken,
mhm,
for your input. I just wanted to finish your and want to answer your query.
mhm, mhm,
The CRM is basically developed for the customer relationship, like where we have many of our potential leads, around hundreds, or even we are now we have around 5,000 of leads inside our CRM, and
mhm,
out of which we have signed around 240 in last 1 year, in
mhm,
last 1.5 year. So
mhm.
all this data cannot be saved in Zoho projects, and
Understand,
accountants must
understand.
so for
Okay.
that purpose, and accountants must not know they have their separate domain to deal with. They want to deal only with the client.
Understand. Enough, enough, enough,
They
enough, enough.
so
Understand. Yeah,
they have CRM. So they have
yeah, yeah,
CRM,
understand,
sales
understand.
have CRM. Then the
Yeah.
accountants have then the
Okay,
accountants
understand.
have
Tire, tire.
projects.
Tire, listen, I understand. So
Yes,
CRM
yes.
has existing client and the potential client. That's why it's something that
Potential
something
client.
carried to the project. That's
Yes,
it.
yes.
Understand. Enough. So I have meeting soon.
No,
That's why I just wanted to
no.
speed up this session.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, no. One last thing. I want to emphasize why the Zoho desk is important.
Hmm.
Just give me one moment.
Okay.
Zoho desk is basically customer support, as I said at start. You know, when you have a client portal and you have given to them, then you have email given to the client that whenever you have any query, you can send us an email, or you have this portal, all your queries will be there. They feel satisfied, they know their issues status. Getting my point? Like
Yeah,
they
yeah, I
put their
got you.
issues here, they put their issues here, they don't have access to our project. That project is mainly deal by our accountants and our managers, and it's inside for it's for us. It's for prudent accountants. Our clients don't have access to that. That's why the Zoho Desk came in, where you know give access to the clients, that here you can
Clear,
put
clear,
your query, your issues, and then you have clear view to that issue or the problem.
clear, clear. Good. Enough explanation. Understand. Lawyer?
You had the exact
You
pretty much question as me, is just do the different Zoho softwares like talk to each other? So I my question was answered.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
Anyway, I understand the whatever feature and then the main reason of the CRM then desk, why they have to exist separately. Understand. Anyway, I'm gonna
It's
keep out.
basically just because of customer support and customer satisfaction, customer service.
Anything else?
No. If
Okay.
you have any question,
Salman, are you good?
yes.
Yeah,
Salman,
all
So
good from
then
my
we
end.
can end.
are you good? Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Tahir,
Thank you, Sumangal.
something
Thank you
just
too.
to
Okay.
save this recording and then publish to the US team curriculum. Okay.
Sure, I
Thank
will. I
you.
will. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Roya.
Tahir.
Bye.